What is up, you guys? We are here at the LA Kids Fashion Show with Blogtalk and MJ Ricadio, and I'm going to be his co-host. So join us. Stay tuned.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, universe. I'm your host, MJ Ricadio. It's another segment of Blogtalk Fashion. Yes, you heard it right. It's a Los Angeles Kids Fashion Show here at the Embassy Suites, and I do have a co-host for this evening. And she's happened to be a recording artist, and yep, she's fantastic entrepreneur. Please welcome my co-host Gabee Reyes. How are you doing tonight?
I'm so good. It's so good to be here on the red carpet with you. Look at you.
Absolutely. You know, behind the scene, we have the amazing Filipino food. We had the lumpia, pancit. We got like ube cookies, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
So now you're being exposed to this different cultures. So what do you think about it?
I mean, I love Filipino food because for those of you that might not know, you might not know. At 20 years old, I went to the Philippines for a missions trip, and I love pancit, chicken adobo, and all that good stuff. And so I am so glad to be here.
And you know what? Speaking of, confidence, Los Angeles Kids Fashion Show, it's about building confidence with the young ones. So what can you say about this?
It's really important to have confidence because confidence is something that you learn, and that it's something that comes. It's not natural, but it's really important for kids, especially in this day and age, to feel comfortable in their own skin, in who they are, and not let anyone tell them otherwise. But it's something that, you have to work for it, work up towards it. But I think it's so important for these kids to be doing this, to show their talents, their gifts, and to be confident in who they are, to self-express yourself. And I think it's so important.
That's well said. That is the Los Angeles Kids Fashion Show is all about building the confidence of this young generation.
So important.
And also we talk about this behind the scene.
Yeah.
About the beauty inside out. What can you say about this?
Because he was asking me, like, what do you explain about beauty? I'm like, well, beauty comes from within. It's not the external, but it's the internal of how you are, how you carry yourself, your character, how you lead with love in life, your relationships with people. It just truly reflects who you are. And beauty is something that comes from within. I know that sounds so cliche, but it's true.
Yeah, speaking of within, shout out to Olive Tree people out there.
Yes.
I became a consultant.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
This is such a funny story because he and I, I started sharing with him, and he just decided to sign up as a consultant because he believed in the mission, the passion, and the natural ingredients, because that's what he was looking for. And he kind of signed up behind my back, and I was like, okay, he's a believer and he loves this product. He hasn't even started with it, but I told him, you are going to not be disappointed,
absolutely.
and you're gonna love this stuff. They're doing amazing things. We are the #1 waterless beauty company that's fastest growing in the not just the U.S. but globally in the world.
Absolutely.
So
I really love
we are
that.
really doing a lot of big things here.
So are you excited to interview one of our the fashion designer and then the models tonight?
I would love to know more about them. I'm really excited to interview the little kids and the fashion designers here tonight. Yes, I am.
Absolutely. And well, that is it for now. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, only here on Blog Talk. Guys, we are back on Blog Talk. We're going to have the amazing JR in the house. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much, MJ.
It's nice to see you. You're all over the place. You're with the club. Oh, now you're with Sendwave. Talk about why is it important to connect with the loved ones through Sendwave?
Oh, so simple. So what I love about Sendwave is their tagline, send money with love. So that's our tagline. And then it goes directly to their Gcash, so even faster.
I really love that because I was one of the first ambassadors of Sendwave when it's first started in the US. So I'm very
three, 4 years ago.
Yeah, I still use it up to now.
Oh wow, amazing.
Yeah. So now talk about the Club O, because I'm also part of Club O.
Oh wow. So Club O is actually the direct marketing now for Olivia Quito's products. As you guys know, Miss Olivia Quito is the vice president of Miss Universe, the whole entire thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And talk about, I know you have this amazing water. The wisdom water, that's the reason why I met you.
Okay.
And then you're also an author. So can you give us, in a nutshell, about your water and then your being an author?
Okay. Well, the water is actually one of those great, amazing things. Everybody drinks water, right? You drink water.
But I love the wisdom.
You love the wisdom. So the big secret about wisdom, WSDM means the word, your spirit, right? Your dedication, and also your mission. So that's what it means.
I really love that.
But not only that, we actually pray on the product.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's the wisdom of God. So I read the Bible verses on it. That's
I
why
love that.
when
I
you
love
drink
that.
it, you know water has memory, right? So when we pray on the water, you're actually drinking the Word of God.
Wow, absolutely. It's really nice seeing you.
Uh-huh.
And this is a special segment of Blog Talk. Anything else when you want to say hi to your followers?
Well, I'm just so thankful first and foremost to God, and I'm so grateful for the people that support us, and definitely MJ Ricardo. I'm so grateful for this man to be amplifying the Filipinos, the Filipino entrepreneur, and like what you said, an author, soon to be an author. And I'm so glad that you're able to communicate to our community, your love for the Filipino community, because I have the same way. They say, go away from the Filipinos. I said, no, I want to build with the Filipinos.
Absolutely. And so you guys, he's one of the 75 most influential Filipino Americans of 2024 on Blog Talk. What can you say about that?
Oh, that was a pleasant surprise. So when I saw that on social media, you get awards, you get edified, but to be a part of you, that's the part, because I got to know you, Wisdom Water got to know you, and I believe through Blog Talk and getting edified, like top 75 Filipinos, it was, I really abused it, guys. I used it to a level where the influence that MJ has built, and I'm just using it as my business card. So I'm just so grateful to being a part of that.
And the fact that it's being also recognized by the California State Assembly, Mike Gibson.
Yes.
So I'm yet to give your certificate.
Oh, thank you so
you have
much.
it, yes.
Yes. So
Absolutely.
again, that's validation, guys. When you guys do the good things and the right things behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, people like MJ Ricardo will definitely put you on blast.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. This is a special segment on Blog Talk. Thank you so much. As I say in Tagalog, mabuhay ka, JR.
Thank you so much, MJ.
Absolutely.
Mabuhay.
We'll be right back. We got the family, the owner of the Bakers Club. Amazing dessert. If you want to treat yourself, you guys, you can treat yourself. So how are you doing tonight?
Oh, great. How are you doing, Gavin?
I heard you're modeling tonight.
Fine.
Is it your first time?
I'm not modeling. My sister's
daughter.
modeling.
Awesome. But you're the model of your company.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. So anyway, how old is this company?
We're gonna be 5 in June 17.
June 17.
Yeah. So we started from home. Now we have a little store in Banais.
Amazing.
Yeah.
amazing.
So we cater companies, birthdays, weddings, and
Amazing.
all events.
So what's special about this The Bakers?
The Baker's Lab is owned by a husband and wife, so it's both of us who runs the entire business. Catering, we both brainstorm everything.
Wow.
So he was originally just on the side, but now he's also a baker. So he bakes all those cheese rolls.
That's amazing. Share with us your daily activities.
It's just that we open the store every day, and then on the weekends we do pop-up events and some caterings, and then throughout the week, that's when we prepare our stuff for the catering.
Amazing. So the whole entire family, this is almost like a family affair.
He also works in the business. Now it's summer break. He's now very involved too.
Amazing. That's the only way you can teach your kids while they're young in business.
Future entrepreneur.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know. There's like one too many random job options. Hi.
So, any word to our audience? What can you say about starting a business or any kind of business?
So it takes a lot of patience and hard work because business is always like ups and downs. But it's if you always have the focus and determination to keep going, you're gonna get better and better each day. And if you want to try our catering, can I promote? If you want to try, if you need catering for desserts, Halo Catering, you can call us at 661-888-1111. And also, you can visit our store at, what's our address? Van Nuys Boulevard at LA Chef's Kitchen.
Absolutely. And speaking of father, it is Father's Day. And what can you say to all the fathers out there?
Happy Father's Day to all of us. And stay focused and stay strong for the family. We'll get through everything.
Thank you guys so much. I really that was an amazing treat. Maraming salamat. Until next time, we'll be right back only here on Blog Talk.
Hey guys, so we are here with the founder and CEO of LA Kids Fashion Show. So I want to ask you, this is not just any fashion show. This is a movement. Tell me the heart behind the idea in this whole thing that you have set up here tonight.
The setup tonight is like, okay, welcome to Los Angeles Kids Fashion Show. Priscilla Martin here. And I started this just like fun, like I just want to do something for the kids, to help the kids, and to help my mission is like give an opportunity to our designers to showcase their creativity,
Their talent.
their talents, their works and everything. So I want that to give them to the designers, and I want to help the kids, start from 3-4 years old up to 20 years old, because I want to develop their self-confidence,
That is so important.
Yes, I want to be like active then. And then I want to keep our culture, the Filipino culture, of course, And then everything, I want to give opportunity to everybody. Not just the kids,
But
the photographer, the makeup artist, everyone.
So how do you find these kids? Like, where do they come from? How do you actually get them to participate in something like this? For somebody that's watching that wants to do this, how do you get these kids to participate?
I started by word of mouth.
Okay.
Hey, I have a fashion show. Do you want your kids to join? And then I started really, really,
Small.
very small. And I got it from our mentor, John Oblaza. Hi, John. Yes, that's my mentor. He's the one who gave me an idea, and he's still working with me, and he's always behind me and helping me.
So it's great to have that support.
Yes.
So what is one thing that you can tell kids that are watching that maybe want to join, like something to kind of boost their confidence? What could you tell them?
Okay, I can only tell them, like, don't be shy. That's all I want to gather all the kids who are shy, because parents are like keep saying that, oh, she cannot join because she's so shy. And I said, no, that's the one that I'm looking for.
Yes.
So we can develop the kids' attitude, characters, and everything. And who knows? I have a lot of models now that are on the limelight now, runway. They're like a singer, they're a performer, everything.
That is so amazing. Thank you for your heart and your vision, what you're doing here. This is amazing. I appreciate what you're doing, and this is so awesome, and thank you.
Thank you very much.
We are back. We got one of the designers, SCIPH, and both of my dear friend, Limwell, Hayag, and Alvin Francia. There you go. I got it right. And they're fresh from Canada.
Yes.
Canada or Philippines? I don't know.
Both. I came back from the Philippines and came back from the Philippines and then just say hi to Calgary and then fly to LA.
Yeah, the last time I've seen you guys is you're like awardee for TOFA.
Yes, in Hawaii, right?
In Hawaii.
Yeah, Honolulu. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I mean, over the years, you guys are amazing. I know you used to model for Jana Blaza. You kind of evolved being a model, and now you're an entrepreneur, and then you own the SCIPH. Can you share us your secret?
I think the secret is keep the burning passion, keep innovating yourself, and at the same time focus to your vision. So whatever happened to us right now is that's the plan, our vision 10 years ago.
Absolutely. And in terms of marketing, I know we got the guy here, Alvin. So you're basically in charge with all the marketing with SCIPH. What are the challenges in terms of, I know different countries, different laws and logistics. Share with us your daily activities with SCIPH.
Yeah, as you mentioned, logistic-wise, it's very, very hard. It's challenging, especially we're based in Canada. And then, time zone-wise, back in the Philippines, 13 hours difference. So that's one. Also, with marketing, we really have to focus and research and study our market. So for us to be able to reach our target clientele, we really need to know more about our market, where we wanted to launch and expand our brand. And as part of SCI Global expansion, so we went to New York, then Paris, then Manila, and now we're in LA.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys are connected with the Calgary Fashion Week.
Yes.
Oh boy. Yeah, I know that's pretty amazing. And tell us about that. How did you come up with that? Because I know every big city has this fashion week.
Yes. Spotlight Coron International Incorporated, our first ever project is the Calgary International Fashion and Arts Week, which is CFAO, which is going now to the Philippines on our 9th year anniversary this coming July 26 and 27.
Absolutely.
Yes. And guess what? CFAO is the father, and also we have these kids from the CFAO. We have the Calgary Kids and Teens Fashion Week, Edmonton Kids and Teens Fashion Week, Winnipeg Kids and Teens Fashion Week.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, amazing. And speaking of the Fashion Week, talk about, I know you're including Jana Blaza here at the homecoming in Manila. Yes. Can you talk about that? Why is it important to include Jana Blaza to the homecoming?
Yeah, CFAO is hosting our 9th year together with Marriott Manila. And then Jana Blaza is one of our, of course, very dear friend and our mentors. When we first started in the fashion world, it was Jana Blaza who paved the way for us. So it is very important for us to include him in this homecoming fashion show that we built from Canada, now going to Manila, because he's not just a father to us, he's a mentor, and he actually touched our lives. So he is the one who opened lots of opportunities and doors for us. So why not, of course, join, make sure that he's part of one of our big events that's coming up in July in Manila.
Absolutely. I'm so proud of you guys. Invite everyone, your show and your brand in Manila.
Yes, I would like to invite you all this coming July 26-27 with Marriott Moments Airfare featuring the 9th Annual Calgary International Fashion and Arts Week, which is the title is Home, Celebration of Life and Love Winning Moments.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for gracing the Los Angeles Kids Fashion show here. And we'll be right back. Only here on Blogtalk. Hello. You look stunning. Now the time has come. Los Angeles Kids Fashion Show. Cherish the Love. How are you feeling?
I am so excited and nervous, as always, yes.
Yeah, in terms of, I know bringing the kids here, the Los Angeles Kids Fashion Show is very important to develop their self-esteem and confidence. What can you say about that?
I need to. I'm told you, I'm nervous. Okay, the only thing that I can give to the kids are like to develop their self-confidence, their personality. Learn the experience how to do the runway, and yes, develop the personality and
Absolutely.
walking on the runway, and then it's just like you have to dream, you have to inspire and shine.
Absolutely. I really love that. Congratulations,
Thank
Priscilla.
you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Hi. Welcome, Arman. Congratulations for making it in Los Angeles Kids Fashion Show.
Yes, thank you very much for inviting me for the how many times for experience my fashion show in California.
Yeah, so as a designer, what make you unique?
The material is unique because the material is very creative, and then my material is blast pink and pan summer collection.
Wow, I cannot wait. Are we gonna seeing this tonight?
Yeah.
Amazing. We cannot wait. How long did it take you to collect to bring this collection here?
I make this almost 2 weeks.
No way. You're that talented?
Yes,
Wow.
I make 2 weeks. Yes.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
What inspired you?
My inspiration is always imagine. Yes.
Wow, he's using his imagination, you guys.
Yes.
So one last word to our audience, a word of wisdom.
Yes, much better. You paid and you share your blessing. That's it.
Share your blessings.
Share your blessings, you guys. You heard it, guys, only here on Blog Talk. Wow, congratulations, Lyndon. You do great job after year. This is the 4th season.
Yes.
What can you say about the Cherish the Love Los Angeles Kids Fashion Show this year?
The theme has something to do with just making sure that we keep on going no matter what, right? The really cool thing about Los Angeles Fashion Show is that we're able to see the growth of our kids that we've started since season 1 and they're here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now they're season 4. So you're seeing the development of the kids from just loving it or having fun with it to now actually embodying it. And that is the only reason why I do it, to be honest, ma'am. You know, the development of the kids and making sure that you keep on practicing the things that you love.
Yeah, and the fact that you were including Invincible to the training and the direction of the Los Angeles Kids Fashion Show.
You know, I'm grateful to have been part of all of the seasons prior. The main thing for me is that we have learned so much that we are just here to share exactly what we have learned to everyone else. So the love for the craft, singing, dancing, gymnastics, what have you, fashion, modeling, it has extended itself into more of an educational journey for everybody. Even for the parents, you know, understanding like how it affects their decision, affects their enthusiasm, affects their kids. So them being here and supporting what we're doing is just tantamount and critical to everything that is development for the kids and what they love to do.
Absolutely. I want to take this opportunity. I'm very grateful that you're part of my big day, the Vincenal. Yes, absolutely. I never forget that. So yeah, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for being part of that amazing moment of my life.
Dude, you're my brother, man. I'm not even gonna talk about the event, other than the fact that like I'm just so grateful and blessed to have been part of that and to have seen you grow into the things that you love and the things that we all love to do collectively. I ended up seeing there, you know, so it's such a wonderful thing to be part of these moments that really make up the life of a human being. Right?
Absolutely. I want to put a spotlight on that. I know you've been doing the Vincenal. Talk about a little bit, in a nutshell, what exactly is Vincenal?
So funny enough, I misspelled Invincible. That's how my company came up. I misspelled it. It was slightly an accident. But the idea of Vincenal is that it's a chemistry term that means that when molecules are vincinal to each other, it means that they are adjacent to each other.
Wow.
And so to be vincinal or to be invincible is to be in togetherness. And literally like what I do is just putting together all these things that I love. Like I mean, that's all it is. And I encourage everyone else to practice the same way as much as possible. Yes, there's the technical, yes, there's the business, yeah, what have you, whatever. But without the love of it, without the passion for it, it's not gonna move. So this is all about just making sure that it does.
Amazing. Invite everyone. How can they get into all your projects, Lyndon?
Invincible.com, INVINCINAAL.com. I'm also at Instagram at Lyndon Apostle, at LYNDONAPOSTOL. I'm more making a bridge into making sure that people know what we do in the value for the community, and that is the route we're taking.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
All right, you guys, I'm here with Georgina. She is one of the inspirations here tonight at the fashion show. Georgina, how are you today? Are you excited?
Yes, I'm very excited.
So how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
Okay, is this your first fashion show?
I've modeled for Macy's and JCPenney's before, so no, this is not my very first fashion show.
Okay, now, what's your favorite fashion designer? Do you have one?
I would say my favorite would be Louis Vuitton because it's also been my mom's favorite, and I'm such a fan of their designer bags.
Right, me too. So please tell us about your beautiful, gown and how you earned this title here, Little Miss United States.
So this is my very first time competing in a pageant. There was a lot of stress, a lot of things I had to deal with, especially I had to learn time management. So I competed in the Miss West Coast pageant, and with the help and support of my loving mother and my father, I was able to win the title as Little Miss Arizona, which then got me qualified to go into the nationals, and I won the title as Little Miss United States.
That is so impressive. So tell us, do you have any talents that you would like to share with us?
My talents would be singing and drawing.
I love to sing too, so we have something in common. So another thing, tell me, what makes you unique in your own way? What's something unique about you?
Something unique about me is that I'm very creative, resourceful, resilient, and I really love drawing, and I love pageantry. It's my favorite.
That's really awesome. So if there's kids watching right now that may be interested in this fashion show, that maybe are dealing with some, let's just say, for a lack of a better term, lack of confidence, what's something that you think could help them with their confidence?
I just want to say that you are enough just the way you are. You aren't measured by your likes, your subscribers, or even winning a crown and title. You are enough just the way you are. And there is a whole group out there in the fashion show standing and supporting you and cheering you on.
That is amazing. And that's why she won Little Miss United States. What a great interview. Thank you so much. And that's it for Blog Talk. I'm Gabby, your co-host.
How are you tonight? It's nice to see you again.
I'm good. Thank you so much, MJ. I'm glad to be back here.
Yeah, it's nice to be back. I mean, how is it like? I mean, you've been attending a lot of events in the Filipino community. Mm-hmm. What does it make so unique for the Los Angeles Kids Fashion Show?
I think, Filipinos are very creative, and me being a Filipino mom myself, I always, try to make my children, well, I only have one, so we want to make our children also be confident, participate in various activities, and it's very similar, or it's the same thing for the Filipino community, and I see a lot of them. I see a lot of young people, they have their own organizations, associations, and it's a good thing to see because the young generation will be the one inheriting the legacy of their parents. And of course, when you have little children starting out in activities like this and you see them grow and blossom and develop confidence, that this is really going to help them. When they become adults, they want to achieve their dreams, and we at the consulate, of course, are very supportive of activities and events like this, and especially for the young children.
Yeah, amazing. We are celebrating 127 years of the Philippine independence. Is there any more going on? I know there's some happening in Carson City throughout the month of June.
Exactly. As you know, this is one of the busiest months for the Filipino American community and for the consulate. That's why the Consul General and some of my other colleagues are still in Carson, as far as I understand, because that's also one of the biggest Independence Day events for the community. And in the next few weeks, there will be many, many more, and you will see us. You'll see the Consul General in there, of
Absolutely.
course. Yeah.
And I see that you're wearing something from the Philippines. Can you tell us a
Yes.
little bit the story about your wardrobe?
Actually, this is a piece from Pinasadya, one of the up and coming clothing companies that focuses on the indigenous textiles of the Philippines. So I want to show the
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a combination actually of different weaves, especially the one at the back and the beading, and these are all made by Filipino artisans. So of
Amazing,
course,
amazing.
we have to be proud of our culture, our creatives, not just actually the clothes. I also want to promote the bag from
No
Fino
way, this is
leather.
nice.
Yes, this is from the Philippines.
Amazing. Yes.
Of course, we're the number one promoter of Philippine products,
Absolutely.
Philippine creativity.
Thank you so much, Consul Deputy Arnie. Thank you so much for being here. And as they say in Tagalog, mabuhay ka.
Salamat po, mabuhay po tayong lahat, and happy Independence Day month to all Filipino Americans.
Here you go, you heard it. It's a special exclusive interview only here on Blog Talk.